Alright, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. How is the sound on this thing? Alright, well. I am not prepared at all, so let's get right into it. I know that there's some places that I didn't uncover. I'm going to try and make this a little less boring than I did last time. So let's check the map, see where it can go. Alright, small chunk over here. Ooh. Alright, I'm just going to run. Just, oh, I forgot I have this handy little zip here. That should help speed things along. And I'm just going to look for quests I didn't find before. Not going to bother killing everything. I don't really need to. I can zip along if I can get through this area. I think I'm lost. And you're right, I am. I've been trying to find ways to make this more entertaining. Perhaps by finding ways to babble in ways that are more entertaining. And I've noticed that other people who do this online do this while they're streaming, which you're not going to catch me doing. It's not my thing. So, I will, however, do this shrine. Not a shrine. It's not a shrine. It is a monster totem. Clear some stuff out first, so I don't die. I'm doing this mostly for the loot. Every time this little charges up cooldown, use that to maybe make my life a little easier, do some damage, kill things quicker. Oh, 1 minute here. And leveling up. And perhaps some bitter gear. Defense. Nah. Better boots. Better chest piece. Everything else I'll just sell for cash. Oh, and I did level up. Good, because I'm going to talk about that too. Again, trying to make this more interesting for you, the watchers. The build I'd chosen originally was... Sorry about the map switching, just trying to make sure I get everything uncovered. I was trying to. The build I had originally chosen for this was basically just to make myself unkillable. It wasn't focused as much on damage, just to make myself as tanky as possible. But the problem with that is that it's really boring, because it relies only on 1 or 2 skills. Everything else is passives that really don't need me to do anything. I just kind of sit there and let things beat on me until they die, which is very boring. So I'm going to try and add some more skills to the mix to try to make it more visually appealing. So I have this little skill here. Next point in my mastery bar for stats. So Ages of Men here is a Captain America shield. So that certainly will make things a little bit more interesting. And you notice it bounces? That's because I added this skill makes it bounce. This is just throwing my shield. The more points I put into this, the more times it will bounce. So let's... That's more fun, isn't it? And looks like it's got a pretty short cooldown too. So I can use it a lot. And that is way more interesting than just walking around. I'm going to go back here because I don't know if there's a quest over here. That's why I'm wandering a bit. I know that there is a person I'm supposed to, well, not supposed to, I don't have to save him. That shield is very satisfying. It makes a nice cool wonging sound when you throw it at things. But I've been looking online for other things to do to try and keep you guys entertained. I know I said I wasn't going to kill anything, but I didn't say anything about stopping to pick up loot. Loot is fun. So yeah, just trying to...
I can't do that.
Just trying to keep the game going. Trying to keep the fun alive, as it were, as best I can. Because I'm not taking any damage at all. I'm just running through these things. This doesn't show up on the minimap. I'm wondering if this is what I'm looking for. Yes, this is one of the quests I wanted. Primary reason for this, I'm looking at this quest, is that
Can't do that yet.
this guy so I can talk with it and think at the same time. His reputation. I mentioned earlier that there are different factions, and each faction has its own reputation. These guys start you off on a different kind of reputation. These are rovers. So right now I only have Devil's Crossing for positive, but I want rover reputation too. Jasper, please stay your weapon, strangers. We're no outlaws. We're captured and put to work here in the mine. I hope you're here to set us free. You're slaves here. So it would seem, and nothing is worse to a rover than being confined. See, rovers. We're part of a rover band that set up camp in a secluded part of Whitemire, hoping to avoid trouble, but trouble found us anyway. They captured 4 of us, but young Larkin and 2 other men who were here already died from overwork. They just left their bodies here down here with us. Rovers follow the path of peace, but I can't help thinking the world is a better place since you sent those outlaws to meet their judgment. I killed the bandits. You're free to go. Ta-da! Rover's rep. You can't start getting rep until you actually complete a quest that gives you the rep. So this will let me do that. We will spread the word of your deed. Should you ever find yourself in the company of the rovers, you will always find a place beside our fire. Take care. So now, I have rover reputation now. The reason I did that is because you get rover reputation, other reputations too, not just from completing quests and bounties, but also from killing certain monsters. Devil's Crossing, you kill Cronley's gang. Rovers, you kill undead. Only certain kinds of undead though, so a lot of the stuff that we're finding and fighting doesn't count. It's got to be a certain kind of undead, but still, you start encountering them in Act 2, which is where the rover camp is, but this lets me get a head start on the reputation. I keep hitting the wrong button for the shield. It's not helping. And hitting the wrong button for the shield isn't going to help either. I've been playing on I have another character I'm leveling up when I'm not doing this for you guys. I'm leveling up a Nightblade, dual-wielding rogue character with cold skills. So he's doing cold damage with his little daggers and just jumping around killing things really fast. Alright, I think that covers... Nope. Let's just cover the map. We'll be on our merry way. Stop following me. Alright, we've been here before. I've already done that stump. So I think that puts us back on track for getting back into the main quest line. We'll look at this stump. really like that shield. That's so much fun. Oh, I can't go through there. The bridge is out. So backtracking a bit. Yeah, I've been looking online to find other ways to play this character. Try and, again, make this less boring to watch. And I noticed a build that is similar to the one that I was going to play in anyway. It's still pretty defensive, but it's concentrated more on more damage, and it's very similar. We'll take similar types of gear. I just have to change up a couple skills. And look, here's a quest. I can sell some crap here too. Useless, useless. Less damage, I can use those. It's a little bit better. It's better when I can actually use it at level 14. Alright. What is this quest you have for me here, sir? You travel a dangerous path, stranger. This solitary refuge is one of the few safe places left in the Whitemire. If you plan to set out on the road again, perhaps there is a way we could help one another. And what might that be? These Slith are unnatural creatures and poison the land itself, so it seems only fitting that we should turn some of their vile magic against them. Their shamans carry bone necklaces, primitive things, but they carry primal power within them. I can weave this power into something more potent for you. If you bring me a few of their necklaces, and say 100 iron bits to aid us in return, I will fashion you for a magical ring. What say you? Oh, looks like I already have some. Will these necklaces suffice? Of course they will. And more roper's rep. Haha. That might be a better ring, I'm not sure. Ah yes, there is raw power in these bones, and my deft old hands will weave it into something more potent yet. I will have the finished ring for you shortly. Thank you. So, read that for XP. No, not really. It has more resistances, but at this point in the game, I don't really need them. By the time I do need them, there'll be better equipment around available. Right now I have all kinds of green gear, but and I'm coming here because I know for a fact that there is... Oh wait, am I in the right place? I thought this was where...
Skill's not ready.
I thought there was a shrine in here. I think there is.
Can't do that yet.
Looks like spamming the buttons makes him say he can't do that yet. Who would have thought?
Skill's not ready.
It's a tough old broad. Oh yeah, there it is. I can see it on the mini-map. And this shrine is different than the other ones. This is a shrine where we have to fight everything. This will spawn a group of monsters. This has corrupted and needs to be cleansed to summon what is trapped within. This one doesn't look too bad. Some of them are hard. That's actually slightly better. Not by much, but... Wait, is it the one? Yeah. Yep. A little charge is also good for breaking open things like boxes. Hooray! Another thing I plan on doing is doing a self-found only, meaning that I'm not going to use. I have a large stash of junk, and sometimes not junk, sometimes really good stuff in my stash. That was my plan anyway. Whether I can continue that plan remains to be seen, because there is some really good stuff in there. Of course, not something I can use right away. Some of this thing I'll only use later in the game. The one exception I might make to stuff I find is components. Oh, did I pick up the quest already? Oh, I forgot about that. Let's kill this guy so I can check this. Oop! Even better. Not quite as better in some ways, worse in others, but it's no great. Slightly better, but alright, now's the good stuff. I did find this while we were playing last time. This is way more damage, and it looks cooler than the stupid axe anyway. This is actually a bit more damage. And this, for the, I also found this belt last time. It's better for rogues, for night blades, but you know what? It's better. We'll keep using it. Now. Ooh. One. I can, my little zippy skill that I'm using. Fire's might to bounce around. Now, there's a trail of fire behind. So, that is cool also. Alright. We're just cruising along here today. Yeah, a little bit of catch. Back where we started. Did I find anything else? Yeah, that's not a lot. I might just get us to a good place I think I can stop. Call it from there. there seems to be another key up this way. I'm sorry, I gotta pick up the loot. I'm kind of OCD that way. Also, just to give you over a map a little. Oop, get rid of this because we can talk. Some of these caves are randomly scattered throughout the map. If I pull the map up again, this one's right here. But they have various spawn locations. It could be, you notice this little hilltop has this little, they're scattered around. They have like an indentation in them, and this could spawn in any of these little mountains in these little areas. Same thing with some of the bosses you have to kill. Some of them spawn in different areas. Have I been here before? No, I have not. So, I'm wondering. There's a shrine here. Because you want those
The
dojo points.
skill's not ready.
And I died walking into my fire. That was fun. Gotta make me bleed. I'm not happy with that at all. I don't see a shrine. There's a boss here though. Primordium, the Forgotten One. Little fire trail. Oh, that wasn't fair. He froze me. I'm trying to set him on fire. I object. Yeah, so much for making this thing interesting for everyone. Sure, watch me stand here and beat this level 15 creature. All for that. A weapon I'm probably not going to use. But speaking of stuff I will use, I mentioned a few minutes ago I was going to use components. These little doohickeys here are used in crafting, but they can also be used on your gear. For example, you can right-click this polished emerald and stick it on my hat. And this is permanent. You can't. You can take them off later, but you either have to destroy the component or the piece of gear. You can't have both. So I can add that to my hat. And now it says polished emerald at the bottom of the description. Plus 8 to physique, which is my health. Plus 8 to cunning, which is my damage. Plus 8 to spirit, which is my mana and my spell power. So I can do that for a couple things. I can add them to my shield. I can add them to my rings or my chest piece. It's my last emerald. Actually, no, I think I put in a ring. No, I'm not going to keep that ring. That ring's not very good. I put in my chest piece. I can also add physical damage to my hammer. Ha ha ha. So that I'll be doing more damage and killing things more. Which is, after all, what we want. And there is a star on my minimap. What does that mean? Oh, it's side quest. Cool. I was looking for him anyway. As soon as I kill some stuff. So they'll stop attacking me. while I talk to him. Thank goodness someone came. Those Sliths, they attacked my caravan and killed all of my guards. I think the only reason they left me alive was that they could have me fresh later, those bastards. I'm from Devil's Crossing. I can help you get back there, or a fine merchant such as yourself probably has a few coins, yes? I've always played nice with this guy, so I'll keep doing that again. I'm from Devil's Crossing. I can help you get back there. Don't kid yourself. Look at this blood. I'm not going to be able to walk out of here. Appreciate the thought, though, but it might be better to just end it quick. You probably won't like this, but I can open a rift for you. And I can probably bribe him, but no, I'll be nice again. I'll be nice. The last thing I want is my legs to stay on this side while the rest of me goes back. You're not giving me any alternatives, are you? Send me off then. Pretty sure this is safe. Zap. Grab me some loot. Some loot. And some loot. Alright, where are we here? I think that might be one of the last quests in the area.
Do that yet.
Not 100% sure of that. But what time is it? We've already been going 26 minutes. Do I want to show you the whole area, or do I want to just find the next rift gate? Let's just find the next rift gate. And lo and behold, repairing the bridge is optional, because obviously the quest is down here. But do I have the cash? And the scrap? Yeah, I won't need scrap to make anything for crafting for a while. This bridge once connected to Whitemire to Burbage. If you wish to cross it, you will need to repair it first. If you cannot, you must brave the dangers of the flooded passage nearby. Which I guess we'll do. But I'll repair it for later. Let's just kill a couple things first. I know that there is there's a rift gate right inside there, so to satisfy my need to carefully drop the map. Just for the sake of fun, I'll just clear that off. I'm pretty sure there's nothing over here anyway, even though my OCD brain is dying at the thought of leaving that there. But I also am trying not to bore you to death. Trying. Not sure how successful I am being, but hey, nobody's perfect. So we'll go back to town. See if we can find the guy we just saved. Lo and behold, the graves. Thanks for saving my behind back there. Turns out not all the rifts mean bad business. I've gone ahead and set up shop. Let me know if you need anything. Thank you. And a bit more XP. He basically, that's why I like to save him. He provides an alternative.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got
Dealer?
left. See you around.
So he, you know,
I'll give you a good price on what I've got
he
left.
tends to have slightly better equipment, although not guaranteed. Like this guy still has a lot of whites for gear.
Put it to good use.
So Luther's gear is
See
a
anything
little
you
bit,
like.
not a lot. But it provides an alternative. Ooh, I'm level 14. I had forgotten. That means metals. Which, could I buy one? Ooh, that'd take all my cash.
See you around.
They're not necessary. I'll probably find them when it drops. But we shall call it a day, at least for this time. Maybe. I will record another one right after this, break it up a little bit. But anyway, let's just call it a day for now. Talk to you later. Good hunting. Bye-bye.